Hello YouTube, this is TomSnowy737, back again with the second part of the GSE review. Now if you haven't seen the first part already, then I would recommend going to see that like before you watch this. So just been talking about the air stairs. Yeah, I would recommend, sorry, not the air stairs, the buses. I would recommend going for the Gemini jets. Right, let's move on now to this. Now it's just about like singular items that I've got, I think. But yeah, these are Herpa fire trucks. I do actually like the look of the new ones that they've done. I would actually like to get some, but they do cost quite a fair bit. In terms of like what you get, which is it is a bit naff. You know, when you see really good stuff and it's like you think the price is a bit too high. These are really nice little things. You've got like the little water cannon on top. They are pretty basic. But I mean, like the bottom of it is actually like hollow, and they've actually just like outlined the wheels, etc. But overall, these on any airport, these would look great. If you want like a fire service, I mean, I'm guessing every airport has like a fire service. But they are pretty neat. I've only got 2 of these. I would like more. But yeah, if you got these, I don't think anyone else actually produces fire engines. I can't think of anyone. So yeah, Herpa is your best bet, to be honest. I think Herpa is the only people that actually do it. They are really good. Like I say, they are pretty simple and basic, but I think in terms of GSE, you don't want sort of too much detail so that it becomes really delicate to sort of handle, you know. But yeah, moving on now, we'll talk about this fuel truck. I've actually got 2 of these as well. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've tend to got like a few. I've actually got like quite a few. I mean, like each section, each like vehicle that I have tends to come in a pair. I don't know if you've noticed that. But yeah, these trucks are actually pretty good. Gemini jets do have a fuel truck as well. I think it's only Gemini jets and Herpa that have fuel trucks. In fact, no, I think Aero Classics did one, but they will be like the old sort of like version. The Gemini jets, if I just show you that, it's not too bad. That's it there. It's like all in one truck, so it doesn't like move. You know, it's all like, I think that's what you call like. I think if it's like this, I think it's called articulated lorry, where you've got like the actual cabin, then you've got like the swing back, sort of like the trailer. I think that's what articulated means. I'm not like a truck person. I'm not like a lorry enthusiast. So if it doesn't mean that, then maybe someone can correct me. But yeah, these are actually pretty neat. Once again, these are hollow underneath. But you know, when it's on the ground, I mean, they're not going to be flying, so it doesn't really matter. This does pivot as well. However, the only thing is, if you do, in fact, it's not too bad. It can do like a 90 sort of like degree. Like if I just give you an overview, it's sort of like 90 degrees. It can go a little bit further, but that would just be a bit ridiculous. It would be a little bit unrealistic. As you can see, it's like nicely turns. You can actually remove that as well. So you can actually, obviously, if you had the trailer like it, it'd be a bit of a health hazard with fuel inside, but overall it's pretty good. Yeah, these, in fact, I'm not too sure I was supposed to do that. It looks like, I thought that actually came off. It looks like it doesn't. I'm sure they come off. I'm sure it does. My other one does. My other one's like on a pivot, whereas this one, it's actually more or less broke. As you can see, it still pulls it, but oh god. Oh well. But yeah, apart from my non-expertise moment, in that I've just sort of pulled off the trailer when it's sort of not supposed to, which on the other one, I don't want to pull that one off, but on the other one it's like on a pivot thing, so, oh well. But yeah, these are pretty good. Obviously, don't do what I've just done, just leave it on. You can move it around, but just don't try and pull it off. But yeah, these are like what you tend to see at airports now. At Doncaster Airport, we have Jet. I don't know if like people overseas will know Jet, like jet fuel. But they are, yeah, they are actually a lot of UK airports. I'm not sure who else has. I know a few airports have BP as well. I'm sure a few will have Shell, as it says on that lorry there. These aren't too bad. I think they've got new ones of these as well, Herper. I'm not sure though. I think they have. But these aren't, like I say, these aren't too bad if you want simplicity. It depends what sort of area you want. But the Gemini jets and these are both equally sort of matched. But like I say, it depends what area you want. Obviously, the Gemini jets are probably a bit later. I'm just trying. Oh, these was actually released in 2007. The Gemini jets. So probably a little bit old now. I'm not sure when these were released though, the Herper ones. But either one, I'd recommend both, to be honest. Obviously, the Gemini jet sets. I don't think you normally ever see Gemini Jet's accessories sort of like separate. It's always Herper accessories that you see separate or like loose, whereas Gemini Jets are always in the pack. I don't think I've ever seen anyone sell like a bundle of air stairs or fuel trucks or buses from the Gemini Jets range. If you have, then just comment below this video and just say that you have, because I haven't. I'm sure someone probably has, but I've never seen it. Moving on now move on to like the cargo aspect of GSC. I've got a few like vehicles and sort of items here. I'll also include that as well. We've got like a little it's sort of like, oh my god, I was just in an aviation course and I can't remember what you call it. It's basically ULDs. If you don't know what ULD is, or you don't know what it stands for, ULD stands for Unit Loading Device. Basically, what a ULD does, it saves time in the turnaround process. So rather than having like loads of baggage separate, like you see on holiday flights, like long haul flights, they have containers, or they tend to do, for like obviously the ease and the quickness of it. Basically, you'll put like baggage inside the ULD, and then it's basically, like I say, rather than taking each individual bag out of the aircraft, you can just move them on like roller sort of mechanism things, which are basically like these. That's like a little bit down there, which will go there. So what? In fact, I'll just give you like a little demonstration. That will go there. So then the ULD will actually travel. Well, it'll be like that. Then it'll probably get turned on the actual pallet thing that it's being carried on. Then it'll move along. Then it'll keep moving on. Then that will lower down. Then it'll rise back up to the aircraft. And then there's like another one as well. A bit like that. There's like an extra level to the aircraft door. I'm guessing it varies for different levels of different aircraft doors, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's the idea. The ULDs are made by Herper. These are made by Herper as well, and this is made by This is actually made by, I don't know if these are made by Dragomir or Herper. I can't remember. But yeah, the ULDs are just basic, like little box things, obviously with like a little corner missing, shaped like a ULD. Basically, they're just like metal containers that you see on like wide body aircraft. They can go on narrow body aircraft as well if it's like a cargo version, but you don't see them on like, say if like you flew from Manchester to Mallorca, you wouldn't have ULDs on that flight. It'd be a bit, maybe on a 767, because the 767 is a wide body aircraft and they are able to hold them. But I don't think it would be, I don't think you would actually see that happen. If you might do, I'm not sure. I've only ever flown on a 757 and 737-300 and 737-800. So, like I said, I don't know. But yeah, these yellow compartments here that you can see, they're not too bad. Obviously, they don't move. They're just sort of like static, like they don't rise up and down. Which I'm sure I had another thing actually, where it actually rises up and down. I'm not sure where they are, but anyhow, not too bad. A bit, like I say, a bit simple once again. These are nice little things. I don't know, I actually took a photo of these, like I had 3 in a line, and I actually really like that photo that I took. You have like the connector at the front, and then you have like a hole at the back. You can just see that bit jutting out most probably, just see the hole. Obviously that's where the other one would connect, etc. And then you also have, there's like a little vehicle as well that you get that will pull them. And then like I say, that's the ULD, so the ULD will go on that. Then the baggage loader here is Dragon Wings. You can get 2 versions of these, red or yellow. I've got 1 red and I think I've got 2 yellow. These are actually pretty good. They rise up to different stages, so you can have it on like a wide body or narrow body or like a little, dash 8 sort of thing. They are actually pretty good. I think every single bit is made out of plastic. I think it would have been actually pretty clever if they would have maybe added like a little very thin strip of rubber as the actual belt. As you can see, you've got that black outline which represents the actual belt on the loader. I don't think anyone has actually ever done that. At first, when I first saw them on the internet, I thought it was rubber, but it's actually not. Gemini Jets, I'm not sure. I reckon Gemini Jets probably just painted on as well. It looks like it, but yeah, I think it'd be a bit more realistic if it had that actual very thin rubber. Obviously, the rubber might eventually split, so you'd have to be careful. But overall, they're not too bad. You've got like a little driver's seat. You haven't got a driver inside or anything, but they're ideal for just simple dioramas. Which brings me on to this. I've only got 1 of these. It says air cargo, which could mean any cargo. It's not an actual firm as such, like an actual company. Once again, that pivots. I think this actually should come off as well, but I'm not going to take my chances like I did with the fuel truck. But yeah, once again, this is hollow at the bottom. This isn't too bad. It's a nice little truck, this actually. I did have a DHL A300, which was Air Hong Kong as well. It was like a hybrid between DHL and Air Hong Kong. I later sold that, but that had like a little metal 1400 truck. This is plastic, and the DHL truck, it was like an American truck. Like how they have like the bonnet thing on their trucks. I'm not sure what you actually call that bit. I don't know if you call it a bonnet or what. But like English trucks, we tend to have trucks that are just flat fronted, whereas the American ones have like that, you know, front, like I say, the bonnet bit. It was like that. That was metal, so that was really good. Once again, like I said, this is hollow. I think the DHL one was like fully solid metal. It did weigh. Obviously, it was only small, but it did weigh quite a fair bit. To say just how small it was. That was actually really good. But because it came with the A300 aircraft, I had to put that in the box as well, because obviously to sell it as like the complete set sort of thing. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I mean, like I say, if you've got it on the ground, you're not going to know that it's hollow or anything. They could have added maybe a bit of detail to the back for where the doors would be, etc. The windows, again, it's a bit plain. They could have maybe added a few like lines as windscreen wipers or something like that. But yeah, overall, once again, if Herpa actually make a quantity of these, you can get like an actual set of trucks, as well as buses as well. If I had the chance, my ideal airport would include like a cargo centre with a lot of these. So, like again, most GSC, I think this about concludes the video now. I think I've gone through every single GSC that I've got. There's a few more things I've just got to go through at the end, but I'll do that really quick. Basically, these are really good. So, my ideal airport would be to have a cargo centre, to have like a general aviation centre, to have like 2 terminals probably. Bit like what I've got now, but obviously, like I say, with a cargo centre, where you've got like so many trucks, you've got like a bus complex sort of thing, maybe like a little car park at the front of the airport. You know what I mean? That would be absolutely amazing if I could do that. Like I said, I've just got a few more bits to do. I'll do these pretty quick because I don't want to go on and on. But yeah, this is Dragon Wings. These are probably the best ULD loading things. I don't actually know. I can't remember what you call these. But these are really good. These actually raise up. They have like I don't know if you can see that. It's got like scissor lift sort of thing. Scissor lift mechanism. They're not too bad. I don't know if they're a bit too long, to be honest. Nice detail of the like roller sort of things. I'd probably recommend them over the Herpa ones because they, like I say, they are movable. They do have wheels, and then I don't know what these are for. I'm guessing they're just supposed to be like rollers there. They aren't actually got like rear wheels, so I'm just guessing they're supposed to be like rollers for the ground as well. And this is also a de-icing truck. Herpa, I think they are the only ones that make de-icing trucks. The only thing is that the actual thing where a person stands to actually de-ice the aircraft when it's raised is that it's actually joined to the front of the vehicle, which is a bit naff. They could have left a bit of a gap in my eyes, and they could actually make, I don't know if they could actually make a version where it actually extends up. That would actually be pretty mint if they did do that. It actually says de-icing on it, as you can probably see. Just make out like a bit of writing. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end this video now, guys, because this is like the second part, and it's nearly 20 minutes each. So yeah, I do apologise. It was a requested video. So if you do have any requested videos for me, then please do contact me. I just want to apologise to WWE Ryder Hardy as well if I sounded a bit harsh when replying to his comments on my videos, like when I was saying yes, I'll do it when I'm ready, etc. But I like to say I will finally do videos that you request. I don't always do it straight away, as I did with this video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want any more information on specific items, then please ask me. But I'm going to have to end this video now, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.